notice how when someone you follow makes a big change in their life, kind of makes you think about your own stuff?
Oh, yeah, for
You know,
sure.
like those moments when someone really turns things around?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we are going to take a deep dive into one of those stories today, and it all has to do with Jelly Roll and his journey with weight loss.
All right, so we have been checking out this recent article, and it really struck us that it's not just about the weight loss.
Right.
This is about what motivates these kind of changes.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what are the methods people use these days to really try to make a change?
Yeah.
And also how one person's experience
Yeah.
can actually shed light on bigger themes,
Yeah.
about health and ambition.
It is inspiring, right?
Yeah.
So today's deep dive, we are really going to unpack it all.
Yeah.
We're going to look at Jelly Roll's motivation, the steps he took, and how this very public journey that he is on might connect with anyone who has ever aimed for a big goal in their life.
And this article also touches on other big names and their experiences with weight loss. So we'll definitely bring those in to give you a really well-rounded look at this whole thing.
Okay, so you're ready to go deep.
I am so ready. Let's do it.
All right, so let's start with the numbers.
Okay.
The article said that he started at about 540 pounds.
Wow.
And as of April 9th, 2025, he was at 357.
That is amazing.
That's a huge drop.
Yeah.
Nearly 200 pounds. And we're talking, he started publicly in December of 2022.
Yeah, what really hits me is that time frame.
Right.
Like, to see that much change
Yeah.
in just over 2 years, that says something
It really does.
about his consistency and dedication.
And also, like, not just the numbers.
Right.
He is setting some pretty big goals.
Right.
He's got a goal to lose another 100 pounds.
Right.
And then after that, he wants to go skydiving in Sweden with his wife, Bunny XO.
That's awesome. Like, to talk about really visualizing the success you want.
I know, it's so cool, right? And that goal, the future goal, it really connects weight loss to actual experiences that he wants to have.
Right. Exactly, like those shared moments.
Yeah.
And speaking of like real life stuff,
Yeah.
the article also talks about him recently hiking Camelback Mountain.
Oh, wow.
And he actually said that this wouldn't have even been possible for him before.
Wow.
And that, for me,
Yeah.
really grounds the numbers in reality.
Absolutely. Like, to actually see the impact in his day-to-day life.
Right.
And it's so cool because it's not just about his own personal health,
Right.
which is a huge part of it, obviously.
Of course.
He talks about the people he's met while he's been going through this journey in juvenile centers and rehab facilities and even prisons.
Wow.
And how their stories of sobriety and loss have really fueled him.
That's powerful.
It's almost like he sees his journey
Yeah.
as part of a larger story.
It's a really fascinating layer to this.
Yep.
It's like his sense of purpose is really connected to this weight loss. He's not just doing it for himself, but it's almost like a way to connect with those people and show them that change is possible.
Right. And you can't talk about Jelly Roll without talking about Bunny XO.
Of course. Yeah.
The article talks about how supportive she has been.
Right.
And even like a funny detail about how she notices that he has more chest hair now.
Yeah, like those little details really make this feel so real and relatable.
Totally. And, one of the most powerful things in the article was something that Jelly Roll said on his wife's podcast.
Okay.
He said that he chose to do this publicly so that he could be open about his struggles.
That's brave.
And this part is so important. He said that his success wasn't because of his weight, but in spite of it.
Wow.
What do you think about that?
I mean, that's so insightful. It's like he's not waiting for the perfect time,
Right.
to go after what he wants.
Yeah.
Or to let his weight define him. He's just working towards his goals while embracing who he is right now.
Yeah. It's amazing.
That's a powerful message.
Yeah.
It really is.
So we see all this amazing progress with Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
And these really interesting motivations. But the article also zooms out a bit.
Yeah.
And looks at other famous people who have been public about their weight loss.
Right.
So let's talk about some of those and see what we can find out.
Okay.
Okay, so for Kelly Clarkson,
Yeah.
it was a doctor's warning about possibly becoming pre-diabetic.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's what got her going. And she started focusing on a protein-heavy diet
Okay.
and walking more around New York City.
Okay.
And get this, she also started using infrared saunas and cold plunges.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
And she uses some sort of medication, but she was very clear that it is not Ozempic.
Right. Right.
It's just to help her break down sugar or something.
Interesting.
What do you think about all that?
I think it's interesting that she like directly connected that health warning with taking action.
And I also like that she just started walking more.
Right.
Like, that feels doable, you know?
Totally. Like you could fit that in.
Yeah, exactly.
And the saunas and cold plunges, I don't know about all that.
Right. Like, we don't really get into that.
Yeah.
But the main thing seems to be the food and the walking.
Right.
Driven by that wake-up call.
Yeah, scary wake-up call.
Yeah.
All right, so what about Oprah?
Oprah. Yeah, she really focused on a combination of things.
Okay.
She did treadmill workouts and hikes.
Okay.
She drank a lot of water.
Okay.
And, of course, ate nutritious food.
Good for her.
But she's also been open about using a medically approved prescription for weight management. And she's very outspoken against shaming people for their weight.
So she's really hitting it from all sides.
Yeah, it's a very well-rounded approach.
Right.
You got the diet, the exercise.
Right.
And even the way we talk about weight as a society.
And being honest about taking medication.
Yeah, exactly. And that's really important.
Like she's saying it's okay to have support.
Yeah.
If that's what you need.
Right.
Alongside the lifestyle changes.
It's all about what works for you.
Exactly.
Okay, so then there's Tarek El Moussa.
All right, so he had this 2-year fitness journey.
Yeah.
And he went from like occasionally doing hot yoga to having this structured routine.
Really?
Yeah, he worked with a nutritionist named Sean Torbati.
Okay.
And focused on eating right and doing hot yoga consistently.
Consistently, wow.
Yeah, and he talks about how good it makes him feel.
Yeah.
Mentally and physically.
Oh, wow.
And his main motivation was just feeling good.
Good for him.
For himself and for his family.
That's so sweet.
What do you think about his story?
It seems like the structure was really important.
Yeah.
And having professional guidance.
Right.
He didn't just say, oh, I want to change. He actually, like, got help to do it.
Absolutely. And the mental well-being part is huge.
So important.
Yeah. Like, it's not just the physical. It's
right.
all connected.
Totally. Okay, so let's talk about some of the celebrities where medication was a bigger part of their story.
Okay, so there's Whoopi Goldberg.
Okay.
And she said she used Mounjaro, which is actually a type 2 diabetes medication.
Oh, okay.
To help her lose weight after she gained some Plamro while filming a movie called Till.
Okay.
And then there's Meghan Trainor.
All right.
And she mentioned using a GLP-1 medication.
Yeah.
Kind of like Ozempic and Mounjaro.
Okay.
It was originally for diabetes.
Right.
But can help with weight loss.
Yeah.
And she also worked with dietitians, changed her lifestyle and exercised.
Okay.
Especially after her second pregnancy.
Right.
And she said she feels amazing.
For her.
So what do these examples tell us?
It seems like medication is becoming more common for weight loss.
Yeah.
Especially drugs that were made for other things originally.
Right.
And it's cool that both of them did other stuff, too. Like, it wasn't just medication. They made other changes, too.
Exactly. Like, it's part of a bigger picture.
Yeah, it's not a magic bullet or anything.
Right.
But it can help.
Right. And it's important to remember that everyone's different.
Yeah.
Like Whitney Waythor.
Ah.
She lost 100 pounds total.
Wow.
And 50 of those pounds were after her mom passed away.
Oh, wow.
And she did it all without any medication.
Good for her.
She actually weighs 285 pounds now.
Okay.
And she said that she doesn't like obsessing over her body.
You
know, she's all about self-acceptance.
I love that.
What do you think about her perspective?
I think it's so important to hear that side of it, too.
Yeah.
That you don't have to take medication to lose weight.
Right.
And that being happy with yourself no matter what you weigh
exactly
is really what matters.
And Valerie Bertinelli takes it even further.
Really?
Yeah. She said she doesn't even weigh herself anymore.
Wow.
And she doesn't believe that her size should define her worth. She's all about character and feeling good in her own skin.
That's so powerful.
It really is.
It's like she's saying, who cares what society says? You know, it's about how you feel.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got these different stories so far.
Yeah.
But there are even more.
Oh, yeah. Tons more.
Like Post Malone lost 55 pounds.
Wow.
And he said it was just from cutting out soda and eating better.
Simple as that.
And becoming a dad is what motivated him.
Oh.
And Kelly Osbourne, she worked really hard.
Yeah.
And lost 85 pounds after having her baby.
Good for her.
John Goodman lost 200 pounds slowly.
Wow, that's amazing.
I know, it's incredible.
Over time with diet and exercise.
And Drew Carey had to make huge changes to his diet
Yeah.
after he was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes.
Right.
And Tammy Slayton's weight loss has been life-changing.
It really has. She's lost 440 pounds.
Wow.
And she can do things she never could before.
Like what?
Like Flying without a seatbelt extender and riding in the front seat of a car.
It's amazing.
She's really living her life now.
Yeah.
And Brittany Cartwright is focused on being healthy.
Good for her.
And setting a good example for her son.
That's so sweet.
And Megan Thee Stallion loves strength training.
Yeah.
She's proud of her fitness journey.
And Shay Mitchell did a whole fitness program after having her baby.
And Lexi Reed wants people to know that progress is progress.
Yeah.
Even if you don't reach your exact goal.
That's a good reminder.
And Jonathan Van Ness lost weight to get better at gymnastics.
Wow.
And Dylan Sprouse intentionally bulked up with weightlifting.
Wow.
Rebel Wilson has been open about gaining some weight back after hitting her goal.
It happens.
It does. And Chris Pratt went through a crazy transformation for a movie role.
Yeah, he did.
And Paul Rudd, too, he joked about doing the same thing.
Right.
Jesse James Decker focused on healing after her baby.
Yeah.
Before trying to lose weight.
Good for her.
And Nolan Gold is into outdoor activities.
Yeah.
And Ashley Green is embracing her post-pregnancy body.
It's really interesting to hear all these different stories. What stands out to you?
So many different reasons why people want to lose weight. Like health scares, wanting to be role models for their kids, their jobs.
Right.
Wanting to feel better.
Right.
Or just because they want to.
And they all have different ways of doing it.
Yeah, totally.
Diets, exercise programs, medication.
And some of them don't always stick to it perfectly.
Right.
Like Rebel Wilson said.
Yeah.
It's not always easy.
So when we look back at Jelly Roll's journey, we can see some of those same themes, you know?
Absolutely.
Like wanting to inspire others, and being able to hike and do those kind of things, and his family being so supportive.
It's all connected.
It really is.
It shows that we all go through similar things, even if our journeys are different.
So as we wrap this up, I think it's important to say again how far Jelly Roll has come. Losing almost 200 pounds.
Amazing.
And wanting to skydive, like that's a huge commitment.
For sure.
So for everyone listening out there, think about these different stories. What really speaks to you?
Maybe it's Jelly Rolls wanting to help other people.
Yeah.
Or Kelly Clarkson's health scare.
Yeah.
Or Valerie Bertinelli's message about loving yourself.
Yeah.
What did you learn from all this?
Yeah. Did anything make you think differently about your own goals?
Yeah.
And your own well-being?
Yeah.
So think about it. What's one little thing you could do?
Yeah.
To move towards a goal that feels good to you?
You don't have to change everything at once.
Right.
Just take a small step.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
I think so too.